How we doing, peeps? Yeah, that's me. Hello, I'll just move that out of the way. I don't know what to make of tonight. I'm a little bit nervy, I won't lie. Basically, the reason I'm a bit nervy, weather. Now you'd think as a Brit, I'm used to rain. And I am very used to rain. But we've had a practice server all week and it's been bone dry. So all my running,
fastest lap for Jones, 1:35.31.
all my running has been in the dry, and then it's just iffy. If it rains, I'm screwed. Festa PWR, hello. I don't know who you are. Teddy. Yeah. So it's I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I have no idea. We do come into it leading. So we're leading the championship at the minute, 137 points to Tim Smead 119, Mark's up there 114, Darren's there 112. But then you've got like Nemeth and Freeval and Teddy and all these lot that just keep biting away at the heels. So I don't know. Tonight, if it's dry, I think I'll be okay. But if it's wet, I'm screwed. Like the murk is so bad in the wet. I can't even begin. To describe how bad it will be. But let me mute myself, and I will give you the usual intro vid stuff, and I'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. That was good, wasn't it? Shout out to Horsebox for the graphics and all the other bits and bobs. I will at some point, be doing commentary, but that day is not today. A bit disappointed we didn't get any comms last week. The commentator is back, so what I've done is I've pinned in the chat Limitless. Now he's going to be doing the broadcast, so if you don't want to watch my POV, flip between the two or whatever, you can go watch the race from outsider's point of view. But what we're going to do now is just get out on track. The rain's just finished, but it's coming back, so I'm just going to get out and just do a bit of tyre pressure testing. Even though it looks like the temps are a bit higher than normal, so I'm just going to go and do that. Hopefully you can hear me. Hi Josh, how you doing? Yeah, hopefully the audio is all good. Do let me know if it isn't. We're going to get out there.
We think we'll see light rain in the next 30
No!
minutes.
This is the thing, right? If it rains during the race, I'm not exaggerating, I am fucked. This car, yeah, thanks mate, yeah, this car does not handle rain. If you set the car up expecting rain, you're so slow when it isn't raining.
There's a car approaching, stay in your lane,
It's not
you're
worth
clear of the
it.
incident, green flag, blue flag.
So yeah, it's a gamble, it really is a gamble. So I figured I would just go and do dry, and then if it rains we just stick some wets on. I'm going to configure my pit stop with wet tyre pressures and wet tyres just in case. Yeah, the thing is, mate, it's good for you if it... Alright mate, how you doing? Cheers for following as well, I didn't see the follow pop up. Appreciate that. Yeah, you'll be fine if it rains. This murk is just horrible, mate. But looking at the weather data, it's low chance of mixed, but there's a high chance of it being one or the other. It's like it's almost 40% chance of dry, 40% chance of wet.
Sector 1 is yellow.
With like a small, yeah, less than 20% chance of it being mixed. So who knows? If it's dry, I think I'll be okay. Who knows? I mean, I don't think I'm winning it again. I'm in a good car for here, but I'm not in the best. Yeah, the BMs, mate, are the best around here, I think.
P19.
In dry, the Ferraris are actually pretty good, you know. Like, I was sort of expecting the Ferraris to be off the pace in the dry, but what they lack in curb smashability, they make up for everywhere else. They'll be a threat. The Porsche, I don't know. I haven't really seen any Porsche lads running, so it's hard to say how you guys are going to get on in the drive. Which is probably why he's in the chat hoping for.
Your brake temperatures look good.
Hoping for the rain, because if it's dry, he's probably in trouble. I don't know. Aston Martin's actually will probably be one of the better cars here.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Predicting a win with a 5-second lead, I'm now. Although I love the optimism, Josh. I can't see it tonight. My daughter's coming home at some point as well, so if you see her come in there, thing, you know what's happening. Let's take some steady laps just to get familiar again. Not pushing it. Couldn't see it at Misano. Yeah, but there's a lot of things went in my favour.
Sector 3 is 0.25 off the pace.
So at Misano, there was a fair bit of fighting behind me. I watched it back, you see, I went back and watched. Nemeth got a drive-through at the start because he was out of his box, so that took one contender out. Obviously us not battling with Jones I think helped, because if we had a battled it would have slowed us both down inevitably. And then Holden, who was, if you remember, miles in the clear. Oh shit, I hit that curb on. Knew I'd done it as soon as I did it. Yeah, Holden, who was miles ahead of everyone else. Oh god, done it again. Got a drive-through for track limits. And that could happen again tonight. That chicane I've just hit there wrong. First time I've hit it wrong all week.
You're clear, incident clear.
Yeah. You can easily pick up drive-throughs there and here, because it's so tempting to just smash these curbs. There's a particular way of doing it in the race. When I'm full of fuel, it's really hard. Yeah, it's all about car balance, mate, which is probably why a lot of the mid-engines struggle. I think the front engines we can almost toy with car balance quite a bit, whereas the mid-engine guys they really can't. You know, they have to rely on their ability mid-apex rather than smashing curbs to bits. Vortex, how are we doing, you beautiful man?
B13. The guy behind has just done a 131.26.
So the track's green at the minute, which means there's no rubber down. Oh shit. Depending on what we get, quali and race.
Green flag in sector 2.
She's hello. Hello.
Clear right.
Alright, I'm just gonna
New fastest lap for Jordan, 130.92.
Hello to my child. I'll give you Mr. Bean waiting.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Okay, Chris, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The guy behind has just done a 132.10. Fastest lap for Holden, 1:30.74.
Right. Sorry, child had been rollerblading. One sec. Give me a mo. Everything happened at once there. Right. Vortex, why are you annoyed? Who's annoyed you, mate? Who we kicking off at?
There's a car behind. Stay inside the line. Green flag. Incident clear. Your brakes are cold. Be careful. Blue flag.
Oh, I'm cheery tonight, let me tell you that. I've just got a bad feeling. I've got a bad feeling about this one.
Left clear.
I
Left.
don't know why, I've just got a bad feeling about it. It's weird because this is one of my favourite tracks, you know. I like Zolder. Just feels old school.
New fastest lap for Jones, 1:30.56.
Jones, 30.5 on a green track. Oh, decent that. So yeah, I was saying about that, weren't I? So what had happened basically is the rain early has washed all the rubber away. So you basically just got a less grippy surface now because there's not any rubber laid down. The sort of hope is that builds up and it goes to at least fast for qualifying. I know I can do mid to low 28s.
Tyre temperatures are good.
On an optimum track. On a fast, probably in the 29s. There or thereabouts a second between each one on this track, it seems. It's looking that way anyway. But yeah, all week it's like this. It's dry, it's beautiful. Little one's okay, mate. Yeah, she's been to a birthday party tonight. She's been rollerblading. And she's come back without any broken bones, so it's a benefit, isn't it?
That's a new fastest lap for Jones, 1:30.53.
Yeah, the grip's coming in now.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Yeah, I don't expect to be winning this one tonight, you know. I'll say same as I said at Misano. If I manage to get myself sort of into the top 10, I'll be content. Top 5 is a result, like a proper result if I get in the top 5 here. I'm out on set 1 tyres. I'm doing the same as I did last week. Just using 1 set of tyres for practice. On a green track, there's no point. I'm not really going to learn too much from this.
V14. Sector 3 times okay. Your brake temperatures are looking good.
Pace is looking good tonight, I'll tell you that, you know, from others. I am on race fuel. I'm not doing a quali setup or like that at the minute. This is all about race prep this session for me. probably noticed with Zolder, it's a narrow track this. Overtaking will be hard.
You're right.
Oh, cheers, dude. I've not really watched much of the other guy. I don't know what he's like. The streamer that we've got. I believe he was working late last week, so he couldn't do it. Go on, Glenn, keep it.
Sector 2 time is quick.
Thank you, Glenn. Went a bit deep there. Sorry for fucking you up, mate, but appreciate you letting me go. I need to practice with pit entry. I'll do that near the end of this session. Mainly for the broadcast. Yeah.
P5.
What I will do before the race is get my race set up correct with my wet pit stop, just in case it happens. And I'll make a note of tyre pressures for each on a little notepad up there on my data screen. God. Yeah, I turned in a bit too early there. That unsettled me.
Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace.
Bit deep there as well. Right, next time round I'll practice a pit entry.
You've just done a 131.80.
Are you sure? Limitless, yeah? I'm in P5 at the minute. Jones is fastest in free practice. Oh no, not horsebox, mate.
This lap won't count. You've got the track.
The link in the pinned comment. Who's that? I'll go and fix it. If I've accidentally put horsebox in there, I'll go and fix that.
We
Should have
expect
put
light rain
limitless.
in the next 10 minutes.
Right, let's get this. I'll go and have a look in a minute. I'm coming in now. Thought I'd done the right link. Right, first pit entry of the week.
Okay, Chris. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. What's your speed limit in the pits?
No, it's not bad for a first time, that, you know. I'll take that. Alright, let's just park it here. You had the wrong one. Skylar. Thank you, mate. Skylar, I'm knackered if it's wet, dude. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm alright in the dry. In the wet. Well, good luck to you. Up in split 1. Bring it home. You guys have setups. Yeah. Soften everything by 1. When you say soften everything by 1, do you mean Do you mean dampers and all this stuff? And when you're on about raising, so right, let me show you one sec. I started to make a race hybrid setup. So you're on about just going ding, 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 ding. Is this what you mean? And then ride height I've put up 79.49. And I put camber. They were like all the way over here. So I just took half a degree of camber out on each one. I didn't know what else to do. And then obviously I've done the pressures like that, but I didn't really get much chance to run the pressures. No, it's not from Skylar, mate. Skylar's not a chopper. Oh, so I'll save that. Right, let me just get a notepad. I'm just going to make a note of my pressures. Yeah, normally I wouldn't trust what other people tell me. But Skylar I do trust. So wet.
New fastest lap for Jones, 1:30.16.
Front left. Front right. Rear left. Rear right. 28.4. This is incredibly boring for you lot, because you can't see what I'm doing. Soz. 27.9. 28.1.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Alright, so let me wet pressures. And now, it's going to be dry setup. Which is that one. And then do the same for dry. Just so when I'm on the move, I've got a reference. 5.2. 25.8. Yeah, because when I'm driving around, this is the thing that annoys me about these weather settings and stuff, is that we drive, yet we're on race engineer at the same time as well. So doing stuff on the fly. In some tracks, really, some are alright, like Silverstone, you sound, because you've got two massive long straights. But at Zolder, you've not got a lot of time to make on the fly pit adjustments. It does make it a bit more difficult. Yeah, the broadcast link's right, by the way, so it's that limitless dude. So I'm all fueled up, got my tyre sets. So what I need to do now is go to wet. And I'll do this now. 28. 28.1. 27.9. 28.4. These are probably horribly wrong pressures. Right, so what I've done there is I've set my pit stop up in case it's wet. If it's dry, I'm probably not changing tyres anyway, so I'm turning that off. Right. Sorted. Roscoe. What does Roscoe want? Probably because I booked my hair appointment this week. And for the first time in my life as an adult, when I booked my hair appointment, whatever you call it, barbershop, I had to scroll down to get to the beard option. And I've never had to do that before. Because I've got a little bit of fuzz now, look. Got a little bit of fuzz. So I need it properly, like, looking after. Right, here goes nothing. Quali is coming up, half an hour. Plenty of time for quali, to be fair. Time for 3 runs.
That's the end of the session. P8.
So quali is fast. Amazing. Right. So quali loads. I know that setup is ready to rock. Based on 28 degrees as well, so we're in the right temps. and we drive.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. Okay, Chris, we've got 29 minutes to do the business. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
Right, so gap finding time now. Nemeth's already having a fight with Polycot's Aston Martin for a gap. So the plan this session, as always, split it into 3 10-minute segments. Them two are kicking off up there. I've got a couple of seconds to ask you. Ask you another quick one, you know. Yeah, this quali setup is very aggressive. So I'm on tyre set 3. Which means I'll have to, yeah, there's Askew's just backing off now, look. So that's my sign to get a gap. Yeah, it's closing down, so he's racing again. I think you have to be smarter in quali than you in the race, you know, with like your gap management and stuff. No one coming out of the pits. There's one car in there, which is Concepcion. So I'm not going to take too many risks this first one. This is all about to get the time out. Should be a relatively safe lap. If I get in the 29s, I'll consider it a win. I won't set any times yet. Crew chief will start telling us when that happens, by the way, anyway, so. Really bouncing over that curb at the minute. It's not been that bad all week. Right. There's a bit more rubber down now. Yeah, feel the extra grip. Hear a squeaking, by the way. I need them really overdue, like greasing up the pedals again.
Fastest lap for Smith, 1:30.61.
1:30.6, that's Liam. Oh, shit entry to that corner then.
That's a new fastest lap for Jones, 1:29.84.
29.8, 29.8, 29.5.
Pole position. Fastest lap for Holden, 1:29.42.
See, I've not seen anything of Holden all week in terms of where he is pace-wise, but he's just gone pole. He's in the BM, which we know is going to be strong here. So again, Holden, Nemeth, Smee, probably be up there at the front.
Sector 1 is quick.
If we can qualify, again, top 10's got to be the aim for quali. If the track does move to optimum,
Your brake temps are good.
and then let's just moved out of the way there. Picked a really wise place to do that as well, stayed well out of everyone's way, so good on him. Let's do better here, shall we? Bit bouncy, get power down. Maybe picked up a 10th there. Enough in the tank
Sector
for
2
one
is
more.
now yellow. Very little fuel left. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 3 time is quick. New fastest lap for Holden, 1:29.00.
we put a lap in, Holden goes faster, so we know what direction this qual is pointing. Potentially going to start getting some disturbance from Polycott in a minute.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1.
What if I have to abandon this lap, which I'm looking like I might do. I don't mind. I've achieved my goals for my first run.
Two litres left. We're running on fumes, mate.
So I'm going to come down to the final corner again. It's going to be about even. Might sneak the 28s. 28.9.
Sector 3 time is fast.
Cool. Right.
That's a new fastest lap for Holden. 129.00. Yellow flag.
Oh, fuck off, Holden. Yeah, mate, it's not a big track, really. I mean, similar sort of times to Misano. Jones, look at it, it's BMW, Merc, BMW, Porsche, BMW. Darren's the first Audi there, half a second off, then Rossi in another, then you've got Askew in the... I'd expect him to be a bit higher. Who else is here that's not really... Bollinger's not really turned up yet, but he will. Robson, can't remember how quick he is. P19, 1.5 off. Yeah, but this is split 2, dude. Like, if you were in, you'd probably go into split 3, and once you've learned your craft a bit more, you'd go up. That's what everyone does. No one in here started being this quick.
That's a new fastest lap for Jones, 128.90.
Every single one of them, mate, started off. I'm not going to say slow, but like started off having to learn. Right, so we've used 1 and 3. Oh, kids here. Are you there, child? Where's your water? Do you want to take that up to bed with you? No, she's gone now, Bob. Do you want to give me a little kiss cuddle before you go to sleep? Okay. 2?
Yeah.
Spoilers. Good night. Love you lots. I've not touched it. Everything's in your bag as it was. So if you want to take that upstairs with you, you're welcome to. Oh wow. Well then. $17. Jeez. It's alright. Emily, you're not allowed makeup anyway now. You don't forget you need to wash it off. Your face before you go to bed. Yeah. Can you wash your face and makeup off, please? Thanks. Thank you. Good night. There are some in the bathroom. Yeah, 17 hours is mental, mate. Right, okay, anyway. So we've done a third. We are P3. Jones! Fucking no, go on, lad. Jones is doing illegal things in his Porsche again.
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know about tonight. Like I said, how many have we got in? We've got 26. My target is P8 and above. Oh shit, I'm remember that. I remember the man v food thing. That was at my old house, wasn't it? Alright, tyre set 2. There's a bump here. Oh, there it is.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Blue flag. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
There's Teddy, look. P16.
Green flag, all clear.
I can't remember. I can't believe you remember that. Like, not just the fact that it happened, but the exact order. Cheers, Teddy. Thank you, mate. You're after my slipstream now, bud. I won't be too reliant on it. All over the place. Who's that? Nemeth, is that? Is that Nemeth off there? You remember a lot. Sounds like you're hinting something else there, my pedigree chum. Remember the obscenely hot Blackpool car show? That was probably the last
Brake temperatures look
last
good.
memory, I'd say. How long ago was that? Do you remember when I took the oil out of that? I literally deprived it of its oil and thought, I'll see how long it goes for. I can before it blows up. And it went for a while. It went for about a month, didn't it? With no oil in it, I think.
E5.
Oh, we're optimum now. So we should be able to hit 28. Maybe not this lap. Yeah. I remember that. I missed that car, you know.
Sector 1 time's okay.
I think. Ugh, shit. Of all the cars I've had,
Watch the track limits, please, Chris.
it's between that or. No, it's definitely. There's got to be the turbo on it. Cavalier Turbo 4.4x4. That thing was just monstrous. The MV6 was like sophisticated lunacy for its time. Like nowadays, it's nothing. But back then, what, 230 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, loud as fuck.
Green flag in sector 1.
Oh mate, that red GSI, I love that thing. I think that's probably my favourite car I've actually owned so far. And I'm probably including the Octavia in that, you know. The Octavia is great, but Jones, mate, come on. You've got to have seen me there, Jones. They might have. I'll let Teddy past.
Sector 1 is 2.3, off the pace.
Teddy's had an accident somewhere. Yeah, I've invalidated this lap.
This lap will be invalidated.
This
Watch
lap
the
was
track
ruined
limits.
at start, unfortunately, but it's qualifying our
Yellow
time
flag in
track.
sector 1. We're running on fumes, mate. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Thing is though, like, Jones will have wanted to get out in the gap that he's got into, because if he got out behind me, you know, it would have cost him a lot of time. Alright,
Sector 1 is clear.
Last go on this tyre set, I think. Fucked up T1. My tyres are cold. It's alright, I've got another go at it in a minute, but I might have to go out in a scrubbed sack next time.
You're a 10th off in Sector 1.
I don't expect to make too much time back here.
Very little fuel left. 2 litres remaining.
Not enough this time. No, not enough. Not enough.
E4.
Not gonna lie, that's actually annoyed me a bit.
Yellow flag.
Alright. So, tyres. So 5 and 6 are on top. We'll go out and tyre set 4. We'll put a bit more fuel in so we got time, we got more laps. Three tenths off the pace. Tosca. Just waiting for Bollinger to sort himself out and get out. Conception's not stuck a lap in at all. Right, I want to go after 417 or after Jones. So if I go out now. Fuck off!
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line. Incident clear. Back to green flag. Blue flag. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Blue flag.
Flash your lights at me, Daddy. I'll get my nipple right if you carry on. You can go past.
Car right. Right side's clear.
And I'm just going to have a leisurely lap. That's one way to take it. Like 90. I don't remember much about that. I remember because that was the time when I was in with all the football team, wasn't it? And we were out with like Felipe Murray and Josh Taylor and all that. Yeah, good night though. I think to this day that remains the only night out I've had in all.
Your right tyres are cold.
Right. Let's acquire this wheat-based product. Oh, I don't want to be reminded of that clown.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
He was a proper wannabe, that guy. Couldn't stand him. the grip's not there yet for me.
Sector 3 is yellow. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Yeah, I know. What is the pace? 28.6.
Tyre temps are all fine.
Oh, we've been doing them in practice. Yeah, the grip doesn't feel like it's there now. It's still optimum. Might just be tyre temp. So abandon this lap, start again. Go for a bit of a too slow. Squeaky pedal's gonna get on my tits, you know. Right, it's Bolland just done, so he's 20th at the minute. 29.9. You know, it's close in quali, isn't it?
Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Car coming out of the pits then, I think it's Calgaro. Should be a factor. Ah, fuck off.
Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace. Sector 3 is clear. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Alright Chris, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
Oh, what am I do? I want to go and get some more fuel.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Yeah, just get some more fuel, keep the tyres on. Tyres will cool down. We'll go out. Yeah, there's a lot more pace this time out in there. Oh, they couldn't give me a worse pit box. Bit far in.
Pit exit's clear. Blue flag.
You just told me pit exit. Is it coming up Fitzpatrick straight for
We're expecting light rain in the next 30 minutes.
Straight out, straight on pace. Last few laps. Focus up. Holden's actually got 2 purple sectors, he just loses it all in the last sector. The guy who's on pole, it's all BMWs. BMW is definitely the meta car.
The car in front has just done a 128.85.
So as to whether we can pull a mid 28 out of our arse. I've done them in practice.
That's 5
They're
minutes to go,
possible.
5 minutes.
Race start is going to be interesting as well. It narrows a lot. So we'll be coming down here,
7th position.
all trying to funnel into here. survive this, then you funnel into here. Everyone fighting over the same bit of tarmac. Then by this point we should be in some sort of order. Then you start getting aero wash through here, so someone inevitably always runs wide. The last 2 times I've been here there's been a crash on this bit.
Sector 1 time was good. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Okay, Chris, we need to watch these track limits. New fastest lap for Holden, 128.35.
Yeah, try saying that when you're actually racing though, mate. Them early positions are worth so much. I've invalidated this, so I'm going to give me some space to Isaac. Too deep. I've got another lap's worth of fuel after this. So if this one is nothing, I've got another one to go. Yeah, I've already fucked this one up.
Sector 1 is 0.43 off the pace.
So much time in that first sector. Focusing on this, you know, in the race, it might just fucking
Sector 1 is yellow. We need to find a tent in Sector 2. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
It's one thing I think I'm quite good at. It's striking the balance between early pace and managing
Yellow flag.
risk.
We're 10th off the pace in Sector 3. We're running on fumes, mate.
Yellow flag ahead's not what I need right now. It's Teddy.
The incident's clear, green flag.
Get me out of the way.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Gotta get this chicane right. I was a bit hot in. Not great. Not great at all. This is it. It's our last go.
Left.
We lost all our time on the exit of that corner then. All of it. Looks like P7's going to be our lot. Not got enough fuel for another go.
Two litres remaining.
And that's it.
Yellow flag.
28.8.
E5.
That's all we had. Could have gone a bit quicker, I won't lie. Could have gone a bit quicker. But at the minute, Holden Jones, there's a Porsche up there. Stream won't play. Mammoth, Freeville. Better than P7. Yeah, it is. I'm happy with 5th. Tell my face that. I know. Are you watching the other broadcast or me? Depends where I end up, mate. It really does. And a lot about the weather. Like, if the weather's decent, I think we might be okay. Let's check our race setup. So I've got my... I haven't mapped that over. Helpful. So tyre set would need to be 5 or 6 for that. Check messenger.
That's the end of the session, E5.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I'll take 5th. Right, now pray to the rain gods that there is no rain when this resets in a minute. Cheers, Teddy. You're struggling, mate. In the Ferrari. I think all the Ferraris seem to be struggling. But if it rains, you'll be fine. No practice. If it rains, you won't need it. Where you been? I've dipped in through the week. I've not absorbed tons of time into it, family. Oh, Paul's well, mate. Right. So just waiting for the reset now. We're still in qualifying, as you can see up here. That'll change. And then it'll click again, and we'll go to the grid. So we sat on the grid in a minute. And home to me. Oh, nice. Hope you had a good time, mate. Sweden, aren't you? Good. Well, that's all that matters, mate. This stuff should be a backup, something you do for fun. I'm more nervy about the weather than anything else.
E5. Pit window opens after 5 minutes. 60 minutes.
Flooded. It's not just wet. It's not just wet, mate. It's flooded.
The track temp is 35. The air temp is 28 Celsius.
Yeah, this is the worst it gets, mate. This is the worst it gets. There is no worse. Oh no. Let's knock all these up. 9 and 9, I think we're off. At least it's not. It might. This is. I would have more grip. And you'll see how bad this is. It is about as bad as it gets. Right, I'm maxed out on aero. I'll raise the ride height a little bit more. Full tank. For fuck's sake. ECU map. Every car's different. So Merc, you've got Merc. It's basically power. It's negligible. No, I think. Yeah, this is worst case scenario. This will be my drop round, I think. this will be my drop round. It's not rained all week. It's not rained all week. And then you come into the server and this shit happens. Like, I don't mind rain necessarily, but I've not had any chance to set it up. Fuck it, we'll just see. We'll just have to see, won't we? I reckon just slow and steady again. Same as last week. Yeah, man. That's exactly it. I think my point earlier was that in real life GT racing, you have a team that set everything up for you. I'm just a bloke, I don't have that. So, yeah, I've not really got a setup that'll work. The car's about the worst in the rain. The only car that's worse in the rain, I think, is the Bentley. The Merc is a close second. But like these Ferraris at the back now, like Bollinger and that, they'll just fly through because that car's great in the wet. Yeah, you have to do everything yourself, mate. But looking at it, it dries out halfway through. So looking up here, oh yeah, you can see that, can't you? It's flooded right now, 23 degrees. So in theory, it should get a bit warmer. And then I've got a dry setup, locked and loaded. Now let's go and check that. Yeah, so I've got a dry setup loaded. Yeah, we're gonna need luck for this one. Everyone's of course everyone's got the same conditions. Some will have had practice in this week. Get the wipers on, we're gonna need them. We're not gonna see shit either, by the way. Like, because we're a few cars back, Jones and Holden will be in a decent position because they've got no. Turn that off for now, just in case. This is the visibility. I don't know how well this comes across on the screen. This is it. This is what you see. Yeah, it's... You can't even really see the rain lights. No, I'm not worried, I guess I'm just thinking of, a plan. And the plan, honestly, I can't think of any better than just try and stay out of trouble as much. It's going to be difficult at the start. You're a passenger with a lot of this. If someone fucks up behind me, you're just a passenger. To adapt your racing line on the fly, know where to find out. The first few laps I'll just be trying to find out where there's any grid. Going down here will be a nightmare because there's a river that runs across, I think. This is so bad. flat round here normally. Barely able to put any throttle on. Coming over here, the weight. So when you actually put the weight back down again, the car will want to spin off. I'm telling you now, it's so hard to drive in this.
Follow car number 08 in the left column.
Yeah, I haven't as well had any opportunity to do a proper wet settle. The rain should ease off in 10 minutes. But we won't hit a dry line until near the end of the race, I don't think. If the rain stops. It might not stop. Right, here goes nothing. Already can't see anything and we're not even started yet.
Green, 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 on your right.
Someone's got to drive through
Hold your
already.
line. Still there.
I am taking this so
Hold your
steady.
line. Clear right.
No, Nemeth!
Car right. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear left. You're in the middle. Clear all round.
I had to avoid Nemeth, it locked the
Car
brakes.
right. Clear right. Right, clear right. Yellow flag.
What the fuck is going on?
Green flag, you're clear. Alright Chris, decent start. We can build something from here. Car left. Clear left. Clear right. Yellow flag.
I just got
Expect
collected.
medium rain in the next 10 minutes.
I got hit from the back and then span.
Incident clear. Green flag left side. Clear left.
This shouldn't be right. This is red flag condition, mate. This is
Jones is now leading.
red flag all fucking day long. You wouldn't race in this. You just wouldn't do it.
Yellow flag.
Just
car
wouldn't
right,
race in
car
this
right.
weather.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear left. Green flag clear all round. That's barely a scratch, mate. Just ignore it.
Have you ever seen a race that's gone ahead in conditions like this? You haven't.
Sector 1 is green.
The car just... Oh my fucking god. This is Wreckfest, mate.
Yellow flag.
I can't see shit.
On your right side's clear. Car right. Incident clear. Green flag. Still clear right.
I think I nudged Glenn, yeah I did. Sorry mate.
P18.
We're 18th. There's just nothing you can do. Re-entry then, it was hard to predict. I saw Caliburn coming.
On your left. Clear left.
This race should be red flagged. We should not be racing. This is not racing. Wet? Fine. Flooded? Fuck no. I mean, Teddy's done
Big
well
window
out of it.
opens in 2 minutes.
No.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Right side. Still there. Hold it clear right. Incident clear, green flag.
Well, the stewards are going to be very busy boys after this one.
Car left.
The fuck are you doing, you absolute
Still
cretin?
Clear left. Okay, Chris. You've had a bit of bodywork damage there.
So I'm coming then, I had to avoid him. guy behind me is dangerous. I need a snorkel.
The window opens in 1 minute. There's a car rejoining.
Someone's been disqualified for speeding. Pit lane. See, I normally aim for the back of the spinning car, but on that occasion.
Green flag, you're clear of the incident.
Probably caught in his accident, had a bit of an off. Thought for a minute then, you know, I might get a bit of no spray action.
Okay, Chris, the pit window is now open.
At least no one should be getting drive-throughs, because there's no way the game can detect you making time up through cutting on track today.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
No, they're cold. I can't get above 50.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 1.2. Fastest lap for Fitzpatrick, 149.00. The track temperature's rising. It's now 28 Celsius. Place.
The thing is, well, there, Warren with that rejoin, I couldn't see him.
We expect the rain to stop in the next 10 minutes.
The rain does stop. It'll be greasy for a while because there's that much water that's down. It won't just dry. Can't even see what's going on ahead. See that there's two cars having a bit of a to-do, but I don't know what's going on. One of them's Nemeth.
That's a new fastest lap for Jones, 147.83.
Sounds like Jones is doing well anyway.
Fastest lap for Fitzpatrick, 147.66.
Yes, that is kind of the strategy at the minute, mate. That's all I can really do. I'm not in a good place right now. This car is not going to work. This should not be raced.
It's easing now. Looks like conditions are improving.
But it's fucking not, mate.
14th.
They ain't improving. Let me tell you that for free.
Okay, Chris, going out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Yeah, every time I brake, the wheels don't want to turn, which is sort of normal, I suppose, but you've got to sort of then relearn how to drive. Slow car ahead, no idea who. I can't see. The leaders have just fucked off now.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1.3 seconds.
Yeah, the car's ahead though.
Car right. Right side's clear.
risky to try and get an overtake done on these guys. I can't see where I'm going. If one of these spins off, I'm using muscle memory to know where I am on the track right now.
The leader's just done a 147.90.
This is worse than anything Chris Ted has ever thrown at us. And we've had this twice this season.
Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. He's still there. Clear right. B13. The track temp's increasing. It's now 30 Celsius.
Red flag the race. Just red flag the fucking race, honestly. I don't mind wet.
Left side.
This is another level.
Clear left.
It's not the grit necessarily,
Well,
it's the issue.
great move.
You can
Car
drive
right.
around that.
Move. Clear right. Car right.
It's the
Still
visibility.
there. He's still there.
This is stupid,
Clear right.
mate. It is actually stupid. And the thing that is actually annoyed me a little bit is I'm trying to chase a championship here, and this has put a dent in it now. And if I lose this championship, sort of based on this,
Air temps rising. It's now 26 Celsius.
This shouldn't be a race.
He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
Bollinger's winning. That Ferrari, mate, in the wet. Ferraris in the wet are just brilliant. Still flooded. Still flooded. Mollycott's
Car
gone.
clear left.
The good thing is now, I should have a bit of vision, which is what I've been sorely missing. I've not been able to see anything for 13 minutes. And none of the little incidents I've had have been remotely my fault. And I would be the first one to say I fucked up. Not one of them has been my issue. Yet I'm down here in P11. I am driving the slowest I think anyone's ever
The
driven
gap
on a
behind
race.
is now 0.8. The leader has just done a 145.56.
So in the Ferraris are going 3 seconds a lap faster. So my laps. Mate, this is slower than yours. Rain should be stopping soon. 3 minutes. My data sheet tells me. Oh, fuck off. Have a glance down and have to just take the little escape over here. There we go.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the
Oh,
lines.
fuck. Gonna take a while for this track to dry out though.
P11. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 32 Celsius.
There ain't no way we're making that time back. complain to the stewards as much as I want. Nothing's getting my lost points back that have been lost because other people can't drive. Based on that start, none of us could see. In fact, I'm not. You know what? I'm going to retract what I just said. I don't think it's other people's driving ability necessarily. It's the fact that we were asked to drive. In normal life, that would not.
The leader's
have
just
been
done
delayed.
144,
For visibility.
take 6.
But we went ahead anyway. Similar to the F1 at Spa, you know, when they were going around, they were like, we can't see. That's the biggest problem. The grip as a driver, we can sort of deal with that. I can handle little grip.
Sector 1 is green.
You know, you can adapt your driving style and be cautious and all that stuff. It's just asking for trouble though. Got Nemeth off. I'll anticipate him coming back on and I'll stay left.
On your right. He's still clear right. Good pass. Now keep pushing. Okay, Chris, it's stopped raining. The track temperature's rising. It's now 35 Celsius.
Alright. I raised this car up as well
The
by
gap
2
behind
mil.
is now 0.9. The leader has just done a 144.15.
Imagine what would have happened if I hadn't. It's going to rain again in half an hour. You missed Nemeth in the BMW ahead, who's now behind me. He went off at turn 1 and I just got past him.
We expect to see light rain in the next 30 minutes.
So latest on the weather, no rain now,
Position.
but it's going to rain again in half an hour and there's 45 minutes left. So I don't think we're going to actually get any dry running in. We're at 26, 27 degree track temp, I think, something
Air
like that.
temperature's increasing. It's now 28
28,
Celsius.
28. So that will start to formulate us a bit of a dry line. So we'll keep an eye on our pressures. We're at pretty even 30 psi right now. Once that starts to creep up, we know we've got, I'm going to say issues, but we've got a drier line. We can go offline and keep the tyres cool for a little bit. Ultimately, the idea then will be changed to dries, but I don't think we're going to get there. So strategy-wise, we'll keep ourselves out of the pits, sort of as long as we can.
New fastest lap for Jones, 143.94. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
I'm just so disappointed because of
Green flag in Sector 1.
how this is, I guess, going. You know, you put all week into a race and it kind of gets spaffed. Like, this track's now just wet.
That's your best lap in this session.
So this should now... it feels a bit more grip now. Again, just going to be dead nice. closing in the guys ahead. So close to being able to set that corner flat out again.
Okay, Chris, you're reeling. Jordan, in. The gap's now 4.1. The leader has just done 142.34. Expecting rain in the next 30 minutes.
This is the problem though, Josh, it hasn't rained. We have that practice server that you've been in, and it hasn't rained all week, so I've not had a chance to practice this. I didn't know what to expect. Fortunately, I used to drive Amigos, which has meant, you know, in wet weather I'm quite good at my throttle control and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, there was a discussion today about the weather, about like a different, like the split below us having basically no wet weather, and it just kicked off a bit of a debate, and I think the admins got a bit fucked off about it in the end, and we're like, right, everyone could just have monsoon conditions then, or like we'll reset it. So what I think the original plan was is to basically remove the option of it being flooded like it was at the start of ours. Now I don't know what the other splits have got.
The leader's just done a
We'll go and check.
141.72.
But the admins didn't want it to be flooded, I don't think. If you're wondering why the wipers are coming on, it's because we're just hitting the back of his spray. Well, they're on auto. Won't too late there.
P10.
So that lap for us was a 43.4. For reference, Bollinger is in the 41s now in his Ferrari at the head of the field.
The gap to Jordan ahead is increasing. It's now 4.8.
Yeah, he will do, mate. That Ferrari's unreal in the wet. Best car in the game in the wet by a country mile. Smee is no slouch. Yeah, at this stage I don't give a fuck. At this stage I really don't give a fuck.
That's a new fastest lap for Jones, 141.46.
Yeah, they are, I can see that. The problem that's going to introduce is visibility when I get there. If I get there. They're doing 43s, 42s.
The gap behind is now
42
6.1
for me.
lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
So we're starting to see a dry line now. Not enough, nowhere near enough for anyone to
The gap in front is now 2.0.
switch to slicks. Rain again, or is this his spray? Could well be his spray that we're getting. Yeah, it is. Split 3 has rain.
The leader has just done a 114.15.
What about split 1 horse box? No, it matters. It's random.
Fastest lap for Jones, 139.58.
Yeah, and it's not really important, mate. I was just curious.
Good lap. That's your quickest today.
This is going so slow. Mammoth's catching me up as well. I'm stuck behind this guy. They always get it dry and sunny, mate.
138.69.
If I by some miracle now get myself up into split 1, it'll be the opposite. Fucking Nora. Oh shit.
Right side. Clear right. We've been warned about track limits. The gap behind is now 6.4 seconds.
Normally at this stage I would pit and just get out from behind him because he's costing me too much time, but I can't because I don't know what's going to happen with weather. Definitely sunny now, but it ain't dry, so I'm driving in the wet bits. Meanwhile, I ask you and that are all getting away. I told you if it rained I would be fucked. I wasn't lying.
Okay, Chris, we're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.6.
Now we're gaining on him, but getting past him's a different story at the minute. Put me down, players.
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Great move. Keep it up. Half distance. Fuel looks good.
Alright, tyres are starting to overheat a little bit now.
E9.
don't. I'm still sat here stewing on the fact that this race in them conditions shouldn't have happened. You shouldn't be driving flooded like that. It then goes beyond it being skill, and it's luck. It's just luck whether you're taken out or not, and I was.
New fastest lap for Jones, 138.32. We should see heavy rain in the next 30 minutes.
There'll be light rain apparently. That's the forecast. I've got a bit of data up here that is a bit more.
The gap in front is now
Yeah,
5.3. Your last lap time was at 138.72. That's your fastest lap today.
Let's just say. So the little icon you can see above my tyres, where it's a clock 10:30 and then some weather symbols. That's it's very basic data. I've got stuff that breaks it down into 3-minute segments. So basically, at the minute, it's telling me the next weather event is in 14 minutes time, and we're going to get some light rain. So all I've really got to try and do is keep these tyres weaving really until that time. You know, wet tyres on a dry track.
New fastest lap for Jones, 137.49.
Recipe for disaster. Turn some of this down though. Don't need it to be that high.
Your tyre temperatures are good.
Yeah, the pressures are going a bit up though. There's not a fat lot I can do about the pressures, other than just try and drive as much on the wet patches as possible.
Alright Chris, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
And weirdly enough, I don't want the dry line half the time now.
Off the pace.
I don't want the dry line like here. Yeah, it's arriving, look, and you can hear it. I don't know how much audio details coming across on stream, but I can hear the sound of when rain's hitting the bottom of my car and when it's not. Like there. A bit there as well. A bit there. Yeah, you can hear the tyres a little bit.
You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 2.8 seconds. They're slower than us through the second chicane.
Again, that rain is spray. Yeah, we're down to 11 minutes now for actual rain to come back. It won't get heavy though. Askew's really struggling with his tyre temps now. He's trying to find that wet line everywhere. Cool them down. I thought that Pirelli sound was a yellow flag then. I say I've not had an alert about that. go off.
We're expecting some light rain in the next 10 minutes.
Alright, in he goes. It's good for us.
E7.
Position's now a bit false because of course we've got pit stoppers and all sorts. Same as last week, orange number 1 means they've not pitted. I am in that group, and in fact nobody in the top's pitted yet.
Okay, Chris, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 9.2 seconds. He's slow through the second chicane.
Kalberg's the only one really that's like a threat, if you know what I mean.
The gap to Jordan behind
To the
is
top.
increasing. It's now 4.4 seconds.
Robson behind me, I think was not. I don't know actually where he was. Can't remember where he was. He's 20th now though. That. 2/3 of the way through. So most of the way's done. 8 minutes and we will have some rain.
Your lap time was 1:37.79.
I'm lapping now at the same pace as the leaders. Remember when we were doing I've lost it all now. When we were doing 28.
We're expecting medium rain in
so
the next
long ago,
10
wasn't it?
minutes.
Got another pit going in advantage. Now no.
Fastest lap for Jones, 1:36.06. Okay, Chris, you've used
I'll
half
explain
your
why in
fuel.
a sec. So I'm not in traffic at the moment.
That's 20 minutes to go.
If I pit, thinking a pit takes me about 30 seconds, it could bring me out right in the middle of a big pack of cars, which I don't really want. The only advantage it would give me is it'll cool my tyres down, but I'm not really seeing too many issues with them right now. The front left's getting a bit warm because I'm using the dry line more. So yeah, it's not really going to give me the advantage, mate, because no one's on slicks. It's not dry enough yet. I want to say it's down as damp or greasy right now. We're also carrying damage, don't forget. 22 seconds worth of damage.
The gap to Jordan behind is now 3.6 seconds.
Which I need to turn off repairs for. I'm not going to bother repairing it. give me any advantage. Yeah, I've got front aero damage from some crash someone had with me. I've got rear aero damage from some crash someone else had. I'm in the middle of that big pack, mate, technically. So this is the thing, like, I just have to make a call. I think everyone's waiting. The fact I get is everyone's waiting for that rainstorm. It's going to hit in a lap's time. So I might pit end of this lap.
Incidents in Sector 2, yellow flag. Sector 2 is now green. You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 7.7 seconds. The leader's pitting now.
Yeah. Jones has got the same idea. Or Bolland, whoever's in the lead now. They're far enough ahead though that that pack doesn't bother them. Shouldn't be a factor to their pit stop, but it is to mine. I'm not far enough away from it yet. Right, touch wood.
Watch your speed. Alright Chris, you'll be coming out into traffic. We expect to exit the pit in position 13, just behind Smith. The car behind's pitting now. We're expecting rain in the next 30 minutes.
My thing says 3 minutes, my pedigree chum. The most awkward fucking pit box. Slick tyres are not optimum. I'm gambling right now. Who's that ahead of me? Who's that ahead of me?
Pit exit is clear.
Bellows.
Push now.
That'll milk Bellows, come on.
Blue flag. Car left. Clear left.
Fuck you, dude. Alright, so we start on the same tyres. We jumped one of them in the pits.
15 minutes left.
I now need it. I need it to
Go
rain.
faster here.
I need it to rain now. That's what I need. I need that rain to happen. So I'm going to end up cooking my tyres now for a lap. But I have not took fresh ones. Yeah, I'm not far off being lapped, like, that's where we're at. Granted I've paid, but... What a miserable race. It really has turned into a bad day at the office.
8th place.
And here comes the rain. Thank fuck for that. Right, who's that out for that? Pickles.
Okay, Chris, we're getting proper rain now. Looks like it's getting harder.
Good. It's got to be one or the other for me. Alright, So try and get Pickles. Warren's not pitted yet.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now
The person
2.7
who's got to drive
seconds.
through is behind us, so it's irrelevant. It's Christy. If you could keep an eye on...
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now
still
32
there, Josh.
Celsius.
Who am I looking at? Let me know when Warren pits. 6 at the moment. Alright, so tyres now starting to cool down a little bit. The thing is, this is going to start to add another layer of unpredictability. So we're damp at the minute, that will go to wet before the end of the race.
That lap was at 1:36.58. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Starting to feel a little bit more understeer now. Need to try and get Pickles. Starting to feel a little bit less grip. The car behind me actually is probably more of a concern right now, the Lexus. We jumped him in the pits. I elected to not repair my damage. It saved me some time in the pits, because I figured other people would. Track position around here is quite important. And I'm not the only one that got damaged today. That Honda just takes off. I really struggle to put the power down in this. The Honda doesn't seem to really have that issue. What's his lap times? 38.1, 37 for
7th position.
I have the pace. .23 to drive through for something.
The leader, Jones, is pitting.
Drive through some Jordan. Alright, car behind us.
The gap ahead is now 1.2
Pulling
seconds.
away.
Alright Chris, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Control your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. We're expecting heavy rain in the next 10 minutes.
Just stay this intensity, Wayne. That would be nice. I don't think we'll quite hit flood again. We're definitely now into wet conditions.
Right side tyres are cold.
Again, so extending braking zones. Tyres have really cooled down now.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. That was 138.16. The leader is pitting now.
Yeah, net P6 is where we're at.
Cold tyres all round.
We've got Pickles, Fitzpatrick ahead of that, but he's in a Ferrari, so we're not catching that in the wet. Best we can hope for is to catch Pickles and get him. That is the best outcome, but he's driving really well at the minute. And if anything, I'll get caught by the Lexus, I think, before I get him on equal terms. So the plan's got to be Warren in the pit. Yeah, he's come out behind us now. I get him, clock him, go in though. Right. Go aggressive.
The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds. P6. Air temperature's falling. It's now 26 Celsius. The pit window closes in 2 minutes.
Suddenly, all my grip has gone. The car behind, as it's in blue, is a lap down. So I ain't worried. Like, if he's quicker when he gets here, I'm just going to let him go. Just no bones to me, I'm not going to lose position over it. The green car ahead of Pickles is also a lap down. I'm sort of hopeful that
Pit window closes in 1 minute.
get in the way. Too late for that corner.
Okay, Chris, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
P6 is gonna be it. Car exit pit lane, not a factor at the minute. Right behind us, it's Polycop. Warren's skimping away at the minute, not Warren Pickles. I'm not really grabbing him.
Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Pit window is closed.
Polycop's got him, so I thought Lion got that, and I was going to say he went off track to like avoid.
Sector 1, yellow flag. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.9 seconds. Sector 1 is clear.
I've got no advantage on Pickles. I'll have to get close enough to force him into a mistake, and that's proving hard to do. Drive through that, link car 37. That's Bollinder. Bolland is going to stand a drive through. I think he's too far ahead of us for us to do anything about, well, capitalise. Where is he? I don't know. It's about 30 seconds or so. Getting really wet now. Is it Snetterton next, is it? Shit, we're too late.
Good. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
There's only 2 more left then after this.
V6.
Snetterton, I've had one race there. It's one of my least driven tracks, so I will need to put the time into that and get good. Yeah,
We've had a cup warning. Keep it tidy, please, Chris.
Don't give a shit. The alternative to doing that was to crash. I can't get close enough to Pickles because visibility.
One more lap to go.
I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to getting on the replay and having a look at that start.
It's properly pissing it down here, mate.
Tell me about it. Yeah, and they're both ahead of me tonight. Like, that's a stinger. That's going to hurt me tonight. And drop points to them. I mean, look, as far as recovery goes, where was I? I don't even know where I was at the start. I was... Was I down past 20th? Jones has won it. Jones has, so them two have pretty much closed the gap as much as humanly possible on me. P19. Yeah.
6th place. Okay, it's on your clear left.
Yeah. What a pile of shit that was. Like, it was too bad.
expecting medium rain in the next 10 minutes.
They can't win though, mate. Honestly, like league admins, they can't win. They tried to actually fix this and people kicked off. Yeah, they tried to like undo this. Yeah, bad that. Yeah, that was terrible. Like, we were taken out. Mate, if I'm... Oh, let's have a look, Teddy. Let's see. Because I'll be honest, I don't know who tapped me, but someone like spammed me off. It was sort of inevitable. Let's be honest. It was always going to happen. Let's have a look. Stewards are going to be busy this week, though, let me tell you. Because they review all of lap 1. Right, it's a formation lap. So let's have a look at the start. How far ahead's him in pole? Holden goes straight off, look, straight off. Mark does as well. So we actually get, there's Nemeth. Right. So that, yeah, that just put me off. No, so then Freeville got slapped by him. Then there's utter carnage further back. It's just, there's cars everywhere at this point. Let's go on board with you, Teddy. See what start you had. It's a nice sensible T1, but you can't see, can you? Look at that. Then you see, yeah, there's that, all that carnage there, look. Then everyone comes to a stop in front here. You've just got to try and find a gap, but on the outside you're in peril there, look. Oh, you almost get it off. And then, yeah, these cars just stop. There's Nemeth, I think, in front of you, just having a... There's a car facing backwards. I'm there, so I'm just ahead. Yeah, I'm here. So your normal braking point in dry is 100 metres. When did you brake? You're looking for a little red sign here, but you've got to be on the brakes before that. So there, you broke too late, yeah. And then I got whacked by him. And that slapped me right down then. It wasn't just that though, Teddy. It was... There was all sorts of carnage happened. Someone sent it down here on me another time. That's Liam. I had to avoid him. Couldn't steer out of his way. Okay, dude. Apologies. The thing is, it was inevitable, I think. Like, my genuine verdict is that race in them start conditions shouldn't have gone ahead. Too much rain. Couldn't see. So if you're asking for my genuine opinion, I think this race shouldn't have happened. Even though in hindsight, for me, I achieved the objective I said I wanted to achieve, which was getting, yeah, and I tapped Smith there. I got into the top 9, which is what I said I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm 19th here, look. Oh, Jesus Christ, then yeah, there's more contact at the back. Fucking hell, the stewards. But these guys at the front just escaped, managed to get away. So yeah, anyway, that's the but what I want to do is just go on to the back. I want to go to the back. Go on board with it. See what you see. Is this the race? No, this isn't the race. Even on the formation lap. This is the formation lap. This is right from the back of the grid. Turning all my data stuff off, I don't need it now. So he's actually... Let's go on board with Knight. Now these guys, well, I got the shit end of the stick really, because by the time they get to a corner, everyone ahead's crashed really. See, can't get on full power. Car's off. But you can't see them. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's what it was like. What did Jack get a drive through for? Oh, he left that early, look. Jack just gave up. Anyway. Set my POV and snap and close my POV out. Yeah, I saw, because I was trying to work out in my head whether I could get you. But I think you were too far ahead at that point. Yeah, that was terrible. I'm genuinely not happy about that. Too much rain. Yeah, it was. Like, ask Chris Tedder and all the guys at Racing Amigos. I don't mind rain. Fine. I'm even somewhat of a good rain driver, I would like to think, but that wasn't rain. That was ice with no visibility. Knee deep in England. Oh, fucking hell. Right, let me give you the... right, let's have a look. Where's the streamer? Let's go and watch him. Can't hear me. Do I want this one? Which video is it? 1 minute, sorry.
Okay, I can't see the briefing room, so this is not happening then, I guess. can't you go into the normal lobby chat on the left? You see where everyone else is in lobby 3 chat?
So this is the broadcaster.
And then 2 steps
Send the
above,
phone
there's
here.
a
Oh,
lobby
mate,
chat
no worries.
1. That's where I am. I'm not even in the studio now. Okay. You need to speak with Christian. Speak with Christian Fengler about your issues to sort out your access.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have
Yeah, this is the broadcaster anyway. Can I see if I can raid him? How do we do that? No idea. No idea how you do it. I don't know what this bit in the middle is. This red thing. I'm on my other screen. I'm reading the kickoff.
What is Fitzpatrick's tag on Discord? Do you know? Not showing up for me when I'm writing his
Bolland is in lobby 2 chat. Yeah, there he is. Can I invite? It's a hidden channel. I'm just trying to open out. Let's actually have a look. Will the standard? Will it be? No, it's not up yet. It still is running. The service still open. So yeah, Snetterton. Enjoyed that. No.
Okay, well, I
No,
can't
mate.
find Fitzpatrick and he's not responding, so
Well, you know
he's
what?
not showing up in
Right.
any of the normal chat here,
Sorry,
so
let me just mute this guy.
we'll just call it a night. Thank you so
He's
much,
going
everyone,
anyway.
for watching, and
Yeah, go and check him out. Limitless, it's pinned. So if you go there or down there if you want a mobile, and it'll be pinned. It's me. No, well done, mate. Honestly, and this isn't me being shitty, but that shouldn't have happened. The start should not have started with those conditions. Wouldn't happen in real life. You wouldn't drive on a flooded track like that. It just caused too much carnage. Like the top few guys got away pretty clean, and then everything behind was fucked. I don't agree that should have happened. Wet, cool, fine, happy. Mixed, don't like it, but personal preference. The dry bit in the middle actually made it quite fun because you had to manage tyres for a few laps. But the conditions we had at the start, no, you shouldn't be racing in that. And that's. I'm just waiting to see what impact that's had in Championship, because with 2 rounds to go, I'm in with a shout at a result in this Championship, but I wanted to go into Snetterton with a drop round in my head and thinking, right, I've got a bad result here I can get away with. Silverstone, I think I'll be okay. I like Silverstone. But now I'm going to have to pull a good result at Snetterton right out my arse because of this. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will be. It will be very close, mate. Is it still running? Still running. Once that stops, it should update the standings. So at the minute, prior to that, it was me leading. So Mark will overtake. I don't know if Mark will have enough to overtake you, you know. I've not raced there in a long time. And last time I was in a Bentley. So who knows? But I'll chuck some time into it this week. I'm sure I'll be there or thereabouts towards the end of the week. Yeah, I think I'm working at the weekend. I need to check actually. I need to check that I'm not on like a late shift. I actually need to look into that. Make sure I'm not on a late shift on a Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still a bit annoyed, as you can probably tell. Like, it's genuinely annoyed me. The 5 rounds gone. Have we actually got on? I can't remember the results. So, Zandvoort, we were 4th. Then Barcelona, we were 2nd, because that's a sore fucking subject. That was another rain one. Imola at the minute will stand for me. P5. Lizano we won. At the minute my drop round is... Oh, and Zolder's just popped up. At the minute my drop round is Zolder. So what's that done to the results? Standings. Right, so I'm still leading. This, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, chaps, but this doesn't take into account any drop rounds, does it? So the drop rounds come out of this. So yeah, so I'm leading by 10-11 points, which isn't a lot really. Then Tim, the gap between you and Mark is now a point. It's not a lot to make up, mate. It isn't. Now that I've fucked my drop round up because of that. Nemeth as well is like, Nemeth's steaming, dude. If he has a good Snetterton, he could start joining the conversation for this. Yeah, he's fucking rapid. Teddy in his Ferrari, look. Mark's got 2 wins to his name, so Mark's the informed guy at the minute, isn't he? 5-way battle for the championship. It's looking that way, isn't it? Well, if you're looking at it, you're only 1 point ahead of Darren. So there's what, 30 odd points between the top 6-ish? Thereabouts. 2 + 2 is 4 - 1. That's 3. Quick maths. Yeah. Give me a sec. I'm gonna just put some background music on. Fucking hell. Just while we chill. Snetterton. What car's going to be the meta at Snetterton? Snetterton favours it's probably a Ferrari Porsche track, that, isn't it? I don't know what the Merc's like there. I don't think I've ever driven the Merc at Snet. BMW's good everywhere, isn't it? Have you got a copy of the replay? Yes, I have, because I auto-save it. Do you want me to... If I just go in, 1 minute, mate, I'm going to go in and save it. There we go. I do. What's that file sharing site I always use? 1 sec. I'll have to do it after I've finished the stream, because otherwise it'll kill everything. But I will upload it for you, mate. I'll find it afterwards. I've no idea where it is now. Race replay file, there we go. Media fire. Media fire, that's the one. Yeah, I'll upload it for you, mate. Once I've done the stream, I'll get it uploaded. But I have got it, so I'll ping it in there. About to go run laps at Snet. Yeah, it's It's a good track start. It's just death if you get it wrong. Right. Well, I think that's got to be me for the night. I'm gonna go and boil my head. Oh, I've got to take the positives. It's a P6, but I'm still annoyed that the race went ahead. It's more on a principle basis that race went ahead for me. It shouldn't have gone. That race shouldn't have happened. Just my opinion. In those conditions, but we'll see. What's the prediction for Snap anyway? Let's have a look. What's this is at the minute, so it's alright. No rain. Cloud level 0.3, so the temp should be pretty stable. It should be okay. Snap. It should be fine. That in terms of weather. Silverstone. What's that one set at? 0.2, so it could. It could well rain at Silverstone. That one's definitely a maybe. No, I don't, mate, because I've not ran a lap there in so long. It's hard to say what a good lap time around there is. Yeah, I can't tell you, mate. Sorry. I'll let you know what times I do, but mine won't be quick to start with. I'll have to do some like data gatherers and then go and learn it. Streamy runs 149 is your quickest. Okay, bit of a longer track. I know it's hard to get a good lap there because it's a pain in the ass. When I raced there in the Bentley, yeah, carnage. Oh, right, I am gonna sign out. Spent a massive 2 hours there. I might go there like this year, you know, like in real life. I might go. It's a 3-hour drive though to Snetton from where I live. It's miles away. Like Donington's half an hour down the road. I might actually go down for British GT this year. Go and watch some racing cars. Try and make the whole calendar. Yeah. Catch you in a bit. Yeah, mate, I've got a few bits to do tonight before I get my head down for work, so but yeah, make sure you keep your streams up and I'll watch them and stuff. But thank you all for watching. I know there's been 1 or 2 people in throughout the night. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And yeah, I'll catch you all next week, same time, same place, for some Snetterton fun. And then yeah, the championship decider in 2 weeks as well, so interesting times. In the meantime, keep yourselves well. See you on the flip side.